Imagine this. A ship sails silently across the vast Atlantic. Its sails flutter in the wind, its course steady, yet not a single soul is on board. The tables are set, the captain's log is neatly written, barrels of cargo are untouched, and supplies remain for months of travel. But the crew? Vanished. No struggle, no warning, no trace. This isn't fiction. This is the story of the Mary Celeste, forever remembered as the ghost ship of the sea. It was November 1872 when the American merchant brigantine Mary Celeste set sail from New York, bound for Genoa, Italy. On board were Captain Benjamin Briggs, a man of deep faith and strong discipline, his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and 7 skilled crewmen, 10 people in all. Their cargo? Nearly 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol, dangerous but highly valuable. And in the hold, plenty of food and fresh water, enough for 6 months at sea. But just a few weeks later, another ship, the British brig de Gracia, found the Mary Celeste drifting, abandoned in the waters near the Azores Islands. The lifeboat was gone, but the ship itself was sound and seaworthy. No blood, no signs of attack, no mutiny. Just silence. When the de Gracia crew boarded her, they were stunned. The ship carried 3 feet of water in the hold, but nothing close to sinking. One of the pumps had been dismantled, yet everything else was in working order. Personal belongings, clothes, money, even toys for the little girl, were untouched. Most chilling of all, the captain's logbook stopped on November 25th, just 9 days before the ship was found. His last entry placed the ship a few miles from the Azores. After that, nothing. So what could have forced an experienced captain like Briggs to order everyone into a single lifeboat, abandoning a ship that was perfectly capable of sailing? The salvage trial in Gibraltar quickly turned the mystery into worldwide news. Attorney General Frederick Solly Flood, leading the inquiry, was suspicious from the start. Why would the crew vanish, yet leave behind a fortune in alcohol and months of supplies? He suspected foul play, perhaps mutiny, piracy, or even a staged insurance scam. But there was no evidence. No blood, no struggle, no bodies. Public imagination exploded. Newspapers speculated wildly. Some claimed pirates had killed everyone. Others whispered of sea monsters dragging sailors into the depths. A few even suggested aliens. Scientists later pointed out that some alcohol barrels had leaked. Could the crew have smelled fumes and feared an explosion? Perhaps Captain Briggs thought the ship was about to blow and ordered everyone into the lifeboat, only to be lost at sea while the Mary Celeste sailed on, empty and silent. Another theory? Faulty instruments. The ship's sounding rod may have misled Briggs into believing the vessel was taking on deadly amounts of water. In panic, he evacuated, never to return. In the official court records, there was no crime proven. The Mary Celeste was handed back to her owners, and the salvors received only a fraction of the reward they deserved. The judge, still suspicious, refused to grant full compensation. Meanwhile, people across Europe and America couldn't stop talking. How could an entire family, an entire crew, vanish into the ocean without a sound? Theories piled up. Some swore it was a waterspout, sucking the crew into the sky. Others whispered of submarine earthquakes rocking the seafloor. And then there were those who believed the ship was cursed. The case was never solved. No body of Captain Briggs, his wife, his child, or the crew was ever found. The Mary Celeste went on to sail under new captains, but her name was forever stained with mystery. Eventually, in 1885, she was wrecked off the coast of Haiti in a failed insurance scam. But the crew of 1872, they remained missing. Their fate, one of history's coldest trails. And so the Mary Celeste drifts not just in history books, but in legend, an eternal ghost ship on the waves of the Atlantic. So I'll leave you with this question. What do you believe happened that day? Was it science, human error, or something far beyond our understanding?